All right, so picture this. It's 3 a.m., I'm starving, craving some good old Hainanese chicken rice. Guess what? In Singapore, I can actually satisfy this craving. 24/7 hawker centers, spotless streets, crazy efficient public transport. That's the norm here. It feels like a utopia sometimes, but here's the catch. Singapore's not exactly your poster child for democracy. There's this assumption that democracy is the only path to prosperity, the only way to a good life, but Singapore's like, hold my tiger beer and does things its own way. So buckle up, because in this video we're diving deep into why this little red dot, this anomaly, just might be onto something. One of the first things you notice about Singapore is how ridiculously efficient everything is. And I'm not just talking about the trains running on time, although seriously they're always on time. I'm talking about the government. They make decisions at a speed that would put a Formula One driver to shame. No endless debates, no political gridlock. When they see a problem, bam, they fix it. This speed and decisiveness are crucial, especially in a world that's changing faster than ever. Let's be real, safety is a big deal. And Singapore, they've nailed it. Walking home alone at night, no problem. Leaving your phone unattended, you might actually find it in the same spot. This insane level of security isn't an accident. It's a direct result of strict laws and, let's be honest, a no-nonsense approach to crime. Is it tough? Sure, but does it work? Absolutely. Now, let's talk about the good stuff. The quality of life. Singapore's got it going on. Think top-notch public housing, world-class healthcare, and an education system that's the envy of, well, pretty much everyone. How do they afford it all? Well, let's just say when the government controls the purse strings, they can make sure those dollars go a long way. In a world that feels increasingly chaotic, Singapore stands out like a beacon of stability. It's a haven for investors, a predictable and reliable place to do business. This stability didn't happen by chance. It's a direct result of the government's long-term vision and, yeah, let's call it what it is, control. One of the cornerstones of Singapore's success is its meritocratic system. In a nutshell, it means the best and the brightest rise to the top, regardless of background or connections. This laser focus on meritocracy ensures that the people calling the shots are, well, actually qualified to call the shots. Okay, here's where things get a little controversial. Singapore's government has a tight grip on information. Some might call it censorship, others might say it's about maintaining order and stability. The argument is that by controlling the narrative, they prevent the spread of misinformation and fake news, which, let's be honest, is a huge problem these days. Singapore is a melting pot of cultures, a vibrant tapestry of ethnicities and religions, and while tensions can flare up in any diverse society, Singapore has managed to maintain remarkable harmony. How, you might ask? By actively promoting tolerance, understanding, and a shared national identity. It's not about erasing differences, it's about celebrating them while emphasizing what unites us. The education system in Singapore is like a well-oiled machine, churning out highly skilled and disciplined individuals. But it's not just about rote learning and exams, although there are plenty of those. It's about instilling values, a sense of national pride, and a deep understanding of how Singapore works. Think of it as education tailored to the specific needs of the nation. Nobody likes going to the doctor, but in Singapore, at least, it's not a stressful experience. The healthcare system is efficient, affordable, and accessible to everyone. The government's heavy involvement ensures that healthcare is seen as a right, not a privilege. It's about taking care of your people, plain and simple. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of Singapore is the unspoken agreement between the government and its people. It's a social contract built on trust. The people trust the government to make the best decisions for the country, and in return, they enjoy stability, security, and a high quality of life. It's a unique dynamic, one that's hard to find anywhere else in the world. So there you have it, a glimpse into the unconventional world of Singapore. It's a place that challenges our assumptions about governance and success. It's a reminder that there's no one-size-fits-all model for a thriving society, and that sometimes the path less traveled can lead to extraordinary outcomes. In the garden of humanity, every flower blooms in its own way and time.